I met a Gypsy.
Yeah.
Man, it would be shocking for a guy that went out in the main event and busted out a jump nobody had been doing and threw down 4 of the fastest laps or 3 of the fastest laps in the first 4. That doesn't seem like a guy that's going to retire, does it?
No.
Right? Like, so I got to imagine we're going to see him race a few more. I love it from a stats piece just because that's going to put him in like some of these other categories of like starts.
Yeah, what does that do for Eli if he races next year?
He basically so if you think about it.
So how old will he be next year? 32?
32, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, 32. He'll be 32 in November.
That's still young, dude.
Yeah, I mean, relatively speaking,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, in normal, in everyday
moto
life.
term. Yeah.
Like that's super young. And moto, it's still pretty young. I just look at it. There's 4 stats that are like the primary stats to think about for all time. You got wins, podiums, starts, and points. Like for full history of the sport, we know what those are, right? There's no question mark around those things. Like we should be able to get it. There's some places where we don't have like somebody got to start. There's some gaps in the history, but for the most part, those 4 stats are ones. If Eli races if he races the rest of this year and all of next year, he's basically going to finish in both Supercross and in Pro Motocross as top 3 in all 4 of those categories.
Wins, starts, and podiums.
And points.
Wow.
Yep.
Top 3 and everything.
And everything. And like, listen, he's not going to have RC's 15 championships, right? He's not going to have McGrath's 7 Supercross championships. But dude, like that's why I call him all-time Eli. Like you just got to look at it and be like, it's fucking amazing.
Dude.
Like it's one thing. He's got 6 championships, right? He's got the 2 Supercross and 4 Pro Motocross, if memory serves. He's got wins galore on both of those things. And to do that for that long, like we haven't seen that ever.
That's
like we saw it with Reedy.
Yeah.
Right? Reedy did it. Wyndham did it in Laraco. But like, and Reedy, I got to be careful because like the end, there was the last 4 or 5 years wasn't a lot of winning, right? Wasn't a lot of great performance, but he was still doing it. So you got to be careful of recency bias. But like Wyndham and Laraco, impressive long careers, but didn't win at the same level, right? Like they won like
they're not top 3
15,
in any of the other.
Yeah, they're top 25, top 30, but they're not top 3. Right. And so to me, Eli is just, you look at the numbers. I love it. I love
There's something
seeing that
to
stuff.
be said there. Like I'm trying to think of like because you think of like a Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a LeBron James.
Yep.
You know, it's like LeBron James might not be Michael Jordan, but like he's 40.
I know.
And still just piling on points and
So
wins
hard.
and, you know, so it's like to be that guy or to be like Tom
Brady
Brady
won his
at
last
40.
He won his last Super Bowl, I think, at 42.
Dude, Kelly Slater, 50. You know, so there is like this class of athlete. Kelly Slater owns everything. But, you know, like to be the guy that went the longest, going the hardest, like that's kind of its own thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I've never thought about it.
Yeah. There's a longevity piece to it, but there's
a winning longevity piece.
Yeah. It's like he's won. There's 2 things. There's 2 numbers. I shared the one before, 10 seasons in a row with a Supercross victory. He's won at least 1 race, any class, Supercross and motocross, for 15 straight years. The next, I can't remember who it is. The next longest streak like that is 13 years. So consecutive, right? And so 15 straight years of
and
at
he'll
least
do it
winning.
again next year.
And you've got to assume like he's got to get 1, right? Now, granted, round 10 or 11 here this year I was like, man, just get that 1 more. Come on, get one, you know, like you want to see it. It's an impressive run. I just think his career, the thing that also, I look back at the way his parents managed his amateur career. Right? Like that to me is they would hold him back from doing the grind that a lot of the other top guys did as amateurs, right? You've got to assume some of that plays in factors, and both of them being incredible stars in their own right on mountain bikes. And and how that factors to Eli's career and his longevity and being able to perform at the level. But either way, I just look at it. It's pretty badass.
And we basically have Jet Lawrence to thank for that.
Tell me more, because he's here and now we.
Because this is my opinion. I think Jet's comments at the Phoenix press conferences
fired him up.
That's where you saw a definitive change in Eli.
Yeah, he got pissed.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.